Alright guys, let's get back into the game at hand. Game 2. Just a second. There we go. Game 2 of MilkDealer versus Recreation. This time, Derelict Watcher TE. Look for more baneling skirmishes. Another 10-10 would be kind of cool to see, but at the same time, it didn't really quite work out for him. I mean, he won, but it didn't really help him. It didn't really hurt him. I don't know. Let's see a really good game. That's what I'm hoping for. In the bottom left-hand corner, spawning as the light blue Zerg, it is MilkDealer. Woo! Jazz hands. His opponent in the top right, the map Derelict Watcher TE, spawning as the red Zerg. His name is Recreation. Now MilkDealer going for that pool. Looks like Recreation going to go for a really fast hatchery. Very interesting build from this player. MilkDealer from previous games said you didn't go 15 hatch, so why would I 10 pool? Well, as soon as he scouts this 15 hatch, let's see how many Zerglings he sends his opponent's way. Although he is going for the 15 pool, 15 hatch himself. So his hatch is just a little bit delayed, about 30 seconds. Yes, about 30 seconds. And I mean, it's not that big a deal if your opponent goes for a hatch first before a pool, and you go for a pool before hatch, because you get the queen, you get the larva. They do get the hatch out first, and the ability to mine from their natural a little bit sooner. But like I said, 30 seconds. That's about all these guys are behind right now, or that's about all these guys vary right now, and so it's not too big of a deal as of yet. So just waiting now for these two to get things rolling. Just here. This is the only tab that matters right now until something big happens. Until a baneling nest and a billion Zerglings come out. Or until I don't know. Until a roach warren and 14 roaches pop out. Like, who knows at this point what could happen. But as of right now, MilkDealer getting a good scout off in his opponent's main and his natural, not losing any lings. Nobody's lost anything yet. Nobody's really producing anything yet. Their speed timings are still about the same. The only thing that matters right now is that they're both at 22 harvesters. They're both getting the same amount of gas, the same amount of resources. He's going for a baneling nest while his opponent is not, so that's the only really thing that's changed right now. He's putting him one drone behind. But it's not really that big a deal. Like I said, it's not really that big a deal. And there goes the baneling nest from MilkDealer. So these guys, they're exact mirrors of each other. Just kidding. The start was not an exact mirror, but I mean, like, come on. What? Like 45 seconds from now, they'll both be at exactly the same, pretty much. I mean, look at this. Whoa. Okay, maybe not. What did he lose? He lost his Zergling? Oh, that's too bad. Although it is still 33-33, so, I mean, I said, whoa, they're not, because he was 5 workers down, but they just popped out, so it really is. It's all to, there's that other Zergling getting taken out. I love this. The baneling nest and then the spine crawler in between allows for way less surface area on that. And now we have just a couple more scouting lings going out, a couple defensive Zerglings that could get morphed into banelings if he sees any shenanigans coming out his way. Does have full vision of this ramp and everything around it. Sees the drone. Does he see the... he will see the drone no matter what. So Recreation going for a really macro base play. Getting his lair out, getting a third hatchery really fast. No tech buildings as of yet. No upgrades as of yet. MilkDealer getting that Evo Chamber, second Evo Chamber on the way, getting that +1 Carapace, going to be getting that +1 melee for those Zerglings as well. Really, really good play to get that +1/+1 out really fast. It helps so much against those Banelings. And at this position, if nothing happens until that 1/1 is out, the ground army for MilkDealer is going to be so much more ahead. He's behind in his lair and he's behind in his spire, so he's going to be 50, 100, and 170-ish seconds behind. I don't know, 150-ish seconds behind of his opponent. Getting his third base down just barely, while his opponent's third base is, you know, once again about 50 seconds ahead. And so MilkDealer is a little bit behind, but he's playing really, really safely. And now finally moving out with these Zerglings, going to be able to try and do some damage. I don't know. He did see with that Overlord those Zerglings coming into this main, sending off those 2 Lings to take out those Banelings. He will get the Banelings, and he might get the cancel on this. Not the cancel, but the kill on this hatchery. And it looks like it. It's already down to half health. He's got Lings taking out the other Lings, like making it so they can't come and get him. And he does it. MilkDealer does it. Takes those Lings, and he's gone. He's gone. He's like, yep, I got your hatchery. That's right. Now I'm out of here. He's already got extractors up. 10 Mutalisks on the way, so he's going to have to be really careful about that. His spire is only about halfway done, 3/4 of the way done. 40 out of 100. For those of you good at math. 40% done. I'm retarded. But, yeah, see, these walls are just so good. I love them so much. They're really cool walls from MilkDealer. And these Zerglings coming in, they spotted the Mutalisks, and they're like, oh no, that's not cool. That's not cool. Got a lot of Spore Crawlers coming down. 3 of them. Count them, 3. Boom. At the natural. And that means only what? 1 in the main. Yep, there it is. Okay, 1, 2 in the... That's a spire. So he only has 1 in the main. He only has 1 in the main. 2 in the main. Okay, he has 2 in the main. 1 in the natural. 3 over here. And it will be 10 Mutalisks to 10 Mutalisks, and he'll have his Carapace out before Recreation does. Recreation going after this Evo Chamber. Interesting choice that he goes for the Evo Chamber and not the Baneling Nest. The Evo Chamber wasn't researching anything, and he should have known that. But we got a Overlord getting taken out over here. There have been Overlord spats back and forth, just who wins this one, who wins that one. I don't know. Don't know. Not too much going on. Third base is back up. But look at this, 54 to 50, and that's probably only from just barely getting a lot. Got 3 of his own Spore Crawlers going down. MilkDealer seeming very ahead in this game. 17 Mutalisks to 10. My god. 18 Mutalisks to 10 with 3 more coming out. Only 3, so it's going to be 21 to 13 in just a minute here with more drones on the way as well. And his Carapace, he's going to have about 80 seconds-ish where he can do a lot of damage versus his enemy Mutalisks. And he can already do a lot of damage as is. He just doesn't know it yet because the Mutalisks are so clumped up. 21 to 12. Like, when they get clumped up, it's kind of hard to tell how many he has. It's like, I don't know. Roach attack coming in over here, but it's not really going to do anything except take out a lot of Lings. But the Mutalisks will come in and clean that up. 3 Lings and a Baneling even still surviving. Now moving out with these Mutalisks once again across the map. 134 supply to 120. 118, excuse me. And 14 drones ahead of his opponent is 25 to 16. See, look at that. That looks kind of the same. when they're all stacked on each other like that. Now, you can definitely tell that MilkDealer is going to be able to win. But at the beginning, as poor Recreation, he's just like, oh, it looks kind of about the same when they're flying that close together. And just twice the Mutalisks. Taking out that third put him so far ahead, being able to get his gas mining before his opponents. That's the power of having those 2 additional gas geysers, folks. So game 2 goes to MilkDealer. And so much for his sloppy play that he said he had. But yeah. Yeah, indeed. Game 3 coming up soon. Hopefully it'll be just as exciting as everything else has been today. Really cool. Really cool. Most importantly right now, go follow Flashback's Finest on Twitch, on Facebook, on Twitter. These guys are awesome, putting out a weekly tournament every Tuesday for the European server. $20 winning prize, however you want to say that. And then every 11th week, a couple $100 prize, all between masters. These are great matches. A lot of ZVZ today, but that's okay, because all the tournaments now are Protoss, so I'm actually really cool with a lot of ZVZs, CVTs, CVPs. So, yeah. But we will get into Game 3 right now. It's tied up 1-1. But yeah, Game 3 coming up really soon. Don't go anywhere, folks. Don't go anywhere.